It is March 6th. I got back home here to Houston about, give or take, 5:15, 5:30. Got me some food, went and helped my dad fill up the planter with fertilizer, seed, all that stuff. And then about 7, I got rolling on bedding. Slide over. I got 64 acres done in the last 3 hours, give or take. I'm only going 6.5 just so I can talk to y'all and it won't shake as much. So I'm hoping to get this field done. It's about 55 acres. So far I've done 7. And then I'll probably quit for the night. And we gotta move some equipment early tomorrow morning, so I can't be too tired. This is the field that 8430 broke into over there. So the mechanic came out today and he got the arm fixed, and then he was gonna fix an oil leak, but he didn't get the oil leak fixed. So he's coming back tomorrow to finish that up. Funny story, last year when I started this field, it was after 1 a.m. when I started it. And then I finished it, by the time I finished the field and then finished chipping all the mud off that drum and changing the points, it was like, well, I think it was 4:50 in the morning. By the time I got home and took a shower, it was like 5:30 something. And I was back up at 8 the next morning. I'll let you know when I get done with this field. It is Friday, March 7th, and right now it is about 6:40. My dad said he's been up, give or take, since 4. Left the house 4:30, went and got him some food. Been rolling ever since. Other guy, Manuel's down there. He's filling up his seed. We're gonna go move a sprayer to put some spray out on some other land to try to get some of the grass start dying. Hopefully everything goes good today and I'll finish our 1,600 acre block, and then we'll be done here doing that. And we might wait, try to save moisture. I'm taking the sprayer to R4038. My dad's taking our, what we call the red truck. It's a 1982 Freightliner FL 120. Has a 6V92 and a 9-speed. Then we have an old water trailer with it. He's taking, we gotta come back and get one load of chemical and then we'll be all set. Back out here planting some more, just filled them up with seed. So some people will say, how's there enough moisture? It looks white as can be. Well, I'm standing on top of the row. Didn't sink down at all. The good thing about this, it's hard. Because our goal is to get everything bedded and then get a little rain, like quarter, half inch. And it just makes it all hard. And so it's perfect. There's moisture in the rows and everything will be good for the corn to germinate. So it is 1:45. Been helping my dad all morning. Just trying to get stuff better for them to go while they're planting, so they can get more done. They don't have to stop as much. I've been bringing them fertilizer, seed, all that. We got 2 storage tanks over there moved, and that 8430, it still broke down, and so I've done pretty much all I can do with this tractor and the bedder. So I gotta hook up the scratcher over there. I gotta go and hook the bedder, and then I'll hook the scratcher up and then scratch for maybe 3 or 4 hours, and then trying to finish bedding. But we'll try to get what we can done, and I might be able to finish tonight, I might not. We're planning to wait on the last 900 acres to try and plant, to disc it and then bed it and plant it all at once to try to save the moisture that we can. Just got the sprayer unstuck. Got the tractor back hooked up. All I gotta do is put the jack up. I already got the hydraulic hoses put up. So I just wanted to show you all this is what I'm fighting here with sand by the coast. So this point right here, along with all these other ones, were changed right between 250 and 300 acres ago. Some people don't believe me that, oh, you have to change them so often. It's about falling off. That's all. That's less than 300 acres, and it's paper thin, about to fall through. That's what they're supposed to look like. You can see how much shorter they are. Now, I had a friend from Missouri come down, and he knows how many acres I put on this because he rode with me for most of them. And so I've barely done any scratching time since he rode with me. And so he knows it's pretty bad. You can see on this one, it's starting to get a little sloped. And then a few other ones are starting to get holes through. You can see on that little dirt pocket on the right side of that bolt hole, it's getting a little hole. But I only have, give or take, about 50, 60 acres left. Now, people up north be like, that might make 50 or 60 acres. Down here, it won't. All the other ones on here will make it, but this one, I don't think it will, and we don't want to let it fall off and get in the tire. So just to finish the 50 acres, I can change this one and I'll be good to go. So I'm done cultivating, or as we say down here, scratching. I'm done scratching this home place, 1,600 acres. We're not entirely sure if we'll use it at the other 900 acre block. So we're just working it day by day. It is 8:46. I gotta go park this, and then I'll hook up the bedder and go bed for at least a couple hours. So today I've been up since 6, and I left the house about 6:30. It is 8:46 now, and I think I've done about 40 acres to myself. It's been one of them days. So hopefully I can try to catch back up some, running the bedder. All I did was change that one point. I didn't do none of the others. And for what I needed it today, it did great. Just didn't, none of the other ones fell off. They're all still there, so everything's good there. Dad got done 30, 45 minutes ago, and they're calling for a little rain in the morning, so he put his tarps on his planter. Just you don't want the rain while you're trying to plant because it'll mess with the seed. Sometimes the fertilizer. You don't want your planter to get wet while you're in the season. However, we're needing some rain, so we're hoping we'll get some, but the chances aren't that high. So 9:30, been going for 15 minutes maybe, if that. Dad actually stayed and helped me hook it up, so that was good. We unhooked the scratcher, backed it up, unhooked it, and got my bedder going. So it was definitely a lot nicer having two people hook it up than if it would have been me by myself. So this field has 48 acres done so far. I want to say it's right at 95 to 100 when I finish. So a little over 2 hours left right there. 25 acres an hour average with turnarounds. Pretty good. After this, should be done, give or take 11:30, 11:45. And I'll try to go do one little low flat that I got done scratching just earlier. But while it still has some good moisture, I'll try to go and get it done too. See what tomorrow brings.